anything tonight, probably not nothing at all. I want you to go into your cupboard, and there's something called coffee mate, creamer. I want you to turn to the back, and I want you to read it. And when you read it, you're going to notice that creamer is known as sodium elixirate, or sodium aluminum. It's just another word for saying dry creamers. So do you put cream in your coffee? Instead of saying do you put sodium aluminum, they say let's call it creamer. We have a little question time. It's dry creamer. That's what it is. You put cream in your coffee, when it's liquid, it's sodium glycerate. I know this stuff. Why? Because I've had experience. And when people say those things to me, I didn't get mad at all. I didn't get mad. I didn't know that question either. Does that make sense? Yes? If I say yes? Yes. You have to be ready at all times to have your posture ready. That's how you're going to succeed in this business. That's how you're going to win. You know, that is why when I walk around, my posture's high. You hear Edward Haynes say you got to walk around like you got a little bit of, and you got to get a little bit. Everybody say a little bit. A little bit of swag or great posture in your walk. If you want to attract certain people, they have to see when they walk. You walk in, people want that energy to feel into them. Have you ever been somewhere and seen somebody walk in, they didn't say anything at all, and they just walk in, nice little glide, and if they happen to stop and ask you, excuse me, you know exactly like such and such. You know, like when you start, you talking to me? Oh, yeah, that's right. In your mind, you don't ask them, what do you do? Does that make sense? Compared to them coming in looking all mad and negative, you don't really want them to come to you. Coming moping and stuff, like dragging. Excuse me, nah, you nah, man, I ain't got no change, man. I ain't got no change. You about this in? All right, so once again, our posture is key, okay? Now, I'm gonna hit these 4 steps real quickly. Now, on the 4 steps, everybody know you become a product of a product. Everybody say yes? Yes. You gotta drink the coffee. Our coffee is good. Once again, it's coffee. They ask you all kind of questions. Where does coffee come from? It's coffee. Everybody say it's coffee. It's coffee. Keep it simple. We don't want everybody in our business. So step 1, become a product of a product. Step 2 is my favorite. Everybody say my favorite. My favorite. We know that everybody's not gonna be able to build a big business, okay? So don't try to recruit the world. Everybody say the world. The world. But if our business is awesome with the retail, I mastered it. And I'm a diamond consultant, and I still have one of the biggest retail, distributions in Tampa and Orlando, Florida. Why? Because I understood when I saw step 2, it said make 50 coffee drinkers. Not 50 coffee drinkers want to convert to the business part. No. It says 50 coffee drinkers. So I work. Pick up the phone, call Mike. Hey Mike, how you doing? Great. Hey Mike, ain't got a lot of time. And depending on what area you're in, some of you are trying to go right into the business. Why? It says coffee drinkers. And you got to take ownership. Quit saying you signed up. What you signed up for? If you own a business, will you say I signed up for a lawn care service? No, I own a lawn service company. I never heard anybody say I signed up for McDonald's. I got 3 McDonald's I signed up for. No. They say I own, right? It's called take ownership. Hey Tom, how you doing? Got a lot of time? My brother, we just invested and started on gourmet coffee company. We're going to flood the market here in Hillsborough and Polk County. Right now, I got a whole lot of time. I know you drink coffee, but you don't. Do you drink coffee, Tom? Great. You see how popular it is? When you call someone, if you don't know they drink coffee, pick up the phone. Hey, Tom, how you doing? The best? Drink coffee? Yeah. All right, I'll call you back. Click. Do that in sets of 10. Just 10 people you know. Hey, Mike, you drink coffee? Yeah, all right, I'll call you back. Click. When you finally get that 10, go back to Tom. Hey, Tom, how you doing? Do apologize for that. Now, Tom, I know you drink coffee. We started my own gourmet coffee company. They came in 3 delicious flavors, black, latte, and mocha. I would love for you to support my business by picking up a box or 2, about 30, 34 bucks a box. If you like the coffee, Tom, I'll show you how to get wholesale. If you don't like it, I'll never ask you about me again. Can you do that for me, Tom? Perfect. You see how simple it is? You've heard it before, but what you have not heard is kind of like more in depth with that. Because when Tom buys my car, I'm going to tell him, if you know that you're 2, everybody say 2 people who will buy a box of coffee from me, I'll give you a box of coffee for free. This is how you master your retail. I show people how they can walk around with money in their hands at all times. So I have a lady named Miss Mary who I did that to, but I made sure that when I delivered her coffee, pay attention, I purposely made sure I delivered it at her job. You know all these two they come, oh yeah, I got two less Shirley, Teresa, great. You know what? I'm gonna bring you a free coffee, and I'm gonna make sure I give the coffee to them. I'll see you tomorrow at your job. Now I had the coffee in the car, but my goal was to do it at the job. Everybody say on purpose. Now they used to have these aprons. I think they don't have it anymore because they sold out. But I be doing these trainings where they have the organic aprons. Man, trust me, don't think it's not too cute to wear an apron. It's funny. Wear a nice little shirt and tie, and wear an apron. You're completely out of the link. You don't look like, everybody know you don't work there, but we know you're not delivering regular food because you're sharp. With a jacket, but you got an apron. Walk into a place of business with a pad. I want y'all to visualize this. I walk into that place of business with a pad. Excuse me, I get the elevator. Thank you. And I'm looking at my pad, and there's somebody here, here, and here. I already know they're looking at my apron. So get on goal, change your coffee, change your life. I know it's coming before they get in for it. You deliver? Yes, I do. Yeah, we actually have our own gourmet coffee company. I'm actually delivering coffee on the 4th floor. And we see that people need a good cup of coffee. What floor are you on? The 5th? What's your name, Tom? How you doing, Tom? Yeah, I don't have any deliveries on the 5th because we don't have anybody there. But I think the 5th floor can appreciate a good cup of gourmet coffee. As a matter of fact, when I finish with 4, if you allow me, I'll come on the 5th floor and give everybody a free cup of coffee and some organic gourmet coffee. And just tell me how you like it. What do you think he's going to probably say? Free coffee? Oh, yeah, come on. Yeah, finish it before and come see me. Now, granted, when I go to Miss Mary on the 4th and I deliver her coffee in an apron, everybody knows I don't work there. So what is the basis of an environment where people wear a job? They're being what? Nosy. So I'm over there talking, giving the coffee. When I go outside to get the coffee, they go on and talk to man. So who was that? Who was that? He said, what? He said, coffee. Hey, well, what you got? What you got? Latte? Okay, let me get one of them lattes. Now I'm the known as person who's retailing coffee. Cost me $15, $17 a box. Miss Mary, I'm coming out strong, $600, $700, $800, sometimes $1,100 a week. Retail. Just everybody knows these two people that drink coffee. So if I get $250 to buy a box of coffee, it's free home. Hold on, I know it'll be right on the 3rd floor. 4 free boxes. Now in your mind, you can't think, man, I need to cook Miss Mary. No, you don't. If she has not figured out, why am I going to stop at $1,100 a week?
I'm telling you.
See, that's what some of y'all made a mistake. You get so excited, you want to pull Miss Mary to the side and say, you need to come out to the meeting. No, you don't. You stay right there. You let them know I'll be back next week. Next week. Same thing when I go down to the 5th floor with Mike and I deliver that free coffee, same thing. They're going to ask, this is what you do. Yes, I own my own company, and we feel like we want to give it out. No commercials, none of that stuff. We want to give it out. We feel that this floor appreciates a good cup of gourmet coffee. Have them give me a phone call. It's that simple. Y'all see how powerful that is too? Y'all trying to recruit everybody for what? Everybody say for what?
For what?
It's retail. You master a retail customer, the person you're looking for will always reveal themselves. Because you may not know it, but somebody has been watching you the whole time. Delivering that coffee Mary. Waiting for the opportunity. When you came again, that's when they're going to take their break. Hey, how you doing, man? Hey, I ain't want to sit upstairs, but I've been watching you for the last couple weeks here. I know you come out here easy, 8, 900 strong.
8, 900 strong.
You see that building across the street? That's our financial city. There's about 1,000 people over there. I can get you in. Full price. Anyway, it sounds good, Cliff, but let me finish the deliveries, and what I can do is I can get in contact with my business partners. We have a investors meeting on Tuesdays. And I'll see if they have any open slots, and if I do, don't waste my time, Cliff. I'll let them know, see if we are looking to bring in a new partner, but if that's the case, I'll give that building to you. You know the ownership, y'all? Didn't I say, no, I know, no again on go. I say investors meeting. That makes sense? Because if you want to sign up, what they got to do? Everything is in words, Lord. This is simple stuff. You know? So if people say, Bass, how are you able to do this? How are you able to do that? Because I've done this so many times, but I also paid attention and listened. For the ones who are taking notes in the room, this is what's going to help you out because you're taking notes. For the ones that I can get it out of my head and remember it, that's great, but I became a very good note taker. I wasn't the best at taking notes. Okay, I wasn't the sharpest tool in the shed. but I did cut. Okay? You know, so the main thing I want to go once again for those steps is once again as establishing that retail customer base, because you understand some people make a lot of money just on retail coffee. It's not about when somebody say, well, yeah, but I'm only making $300-400 a week. That ain't what I got involved in Johnell for. It's not about you. Because somebody else needs $300 to keep the lights on Friday. Right. So just because you want to make 30 grand a month, that's great, but there's millions of people that are like $300 part-time, 30 minutes at lunch, 6, 7, 8 people on a box of coffee, sign me up. That's the stories they want to hear. Right. Not you saying, I've recruited 50 people. That's great, but stories sell, facts sell. Some of y'all know this stuff, right? So once again, with that along, with the 4 steps, step 1, step 2, step 3, obviously, book your CJM. Everybody know that 4 CJMs a month, right? 4 CJMs a month, 4 CJMs a week. If you're doing part-time, 4 CJMs a day if you're full-time. I will suggest one thing. Everybody say one thing. One thing. When you're doing your CJMs, when you have your I guess the screen up, the TV, and it has your PowerPoint DVD in, if the presentation starts at about 7:30, and guests are showing up at 7, I would suggest not having the screen just there on Johnell Go with the jazz music. Keep the jazz music playing, but turn the TV on to HGTV or the travel channel on silent. It's a lot of psychological things that go on in business. Not in marketing. I came to the house, I beat the person that invited me out. I don't know any of you. So I'm gonna get in, get my coffee, and go to the farthest corner and start texting saying, man, where you at, man? Man, I beat you here. That makes sense? Has anybody ever experienced that? Somebody come to the house, go in the corner, like distant, because they don't know you. But then I look on TV, and I see something on the Travel Channel, showcasing mansions, yachts. For the women, HGTV. Got that towel you were looking for. Got the drink.